Hey guys, this is Winston, the content marketing guy, and welcome to the Weekly Marketer, where I give weekly tips and advice around marketing, around business growth, sales, anything relating to marketing, and how it actually helps your business to grow. Today, I want to talk about a very important topic, and it's something I see a lot of businesses, even major businesses, struggle with, and that is when their brand identity isn't clear. It actually hurts your business. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. What I mean by your brand identity isn't clear, it means that you have your messaging, you have your positioning, but if I were someone that was completely new, knew absolutely nothing about your business, and actually showed up to your website or your social media channels, then if I were to read what it is that you do and who it is that you actually serve, I would have absolutely no idea and I would be completely confused, right? And this is something that a lot of brands, a lot of businesses actually struggle with, because the idea is, if we use a lot of industry jargon, if we use a lot of, technical terms, it will make us seem a lot more sophisticated to our competitors. And what that actually does is actually creates the opposite effect. It actually is counterintuitive, because rather than actually standing out and standing apart from your competitors, it actually confuses potential buyers. And when people are confused, they actually don't take action. There's inaction whenever people are confused. And one of the most recent examples of this is I was working with a client and I had to do competitor analysis, competitor research for them. So I went to one of their competitor sites that they recommended. And as I was reading through, I could not understand a single thing in terms of what the business was about, what that competitor was about. Even when they told me, this is how we want our brand to be positioned, something like this, talking about similar products and services that we offer. But even with me knowing exactly what that competitor does, I still wasn't able to figure out what their brand identity was and what they really do and who they really serve. And it's important for you to know why this is important. Because when people come to your website, when they come to your social media channels, once they actually read the first sentence, or at the very least the first paragraph, they should immediately get it. They should not have to guess. They should not have to wonder. They should not have to, think too hard. What does this person really mean? Because whereas to you, it might sound good, it might sound sophisticated, it might sound amazing. To someone who is a potential buyer, they're not going to waste time trying to figure out what you're really trying to say. They're simply going to say, well, I don't understand what this person is saying. Let me move on to their competitor. Let me move on to another brand that, is probably better positioned in their mind, that they can immediately get it. So when you're actually creating your brand identity, keep it very simple. I mean, I use a simple formula, which is, what you do, who you do it for, and the results that you could actually deliver for them. I call it my brand positioning statement. So keep it very simple. Another advice I have for you is don't use industry jargon, right? Keep it in layman terms that anyone who comes to your website, because you have to remember, let's say, for example, you're in the IT services space. You can't assume that the only people who are going to visit your website are CIOs, CTOs, people in the IT space who actually understand what you're talking about. It could just be someone who is in the sales space or the marketing space that's actually doing research on some new technology that they can implement within the company that can help them be more efficient, be better, execute faster, easier with certain roles and responsibilities that they have. And if you only have IT jargon on your website, then it's going to confuse them and they're going to click away. All right, guys. So that was another episode of the Weekly Marketer. Join me next week where I'll go through more weekly tips and advice to help you, get better results for your brand and for your business. This is Winston, the content marketing guy. Take care and all the best. Goodbye.